Hey there, Christopher Thunder here, back again with the wall. You may never get the right shade of paint for this wall to match what's on the wall. In my case, I have a limited number of supply stores and a limited number of brands of paint that exist in certain grades of glossiness. So we have eggshell, semi-gloss, gloss, flat, and if you're in America, there's 5 or 6 different variations of that, which is ridiculous. But here, for the most part, it's flat, semi-gloss, and gloss. This wall is semi-gloss, and the paint I now have is semi-gloss. The paint that's up there in that spot that I fixed is gloss. Now, I strive to get a white base, which is a great way to start when you have a wall that's this white. But even though you might purchase a white base paint, the tint might come out to be a little bit yellow. That's always a risk. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a pan and a roller, okay? I'm going to set up here in the chair here. And I'm going to take a can of paint and I'm going to pour it into there, and then I'm just going to pull the bag back up over the edge of the paint so it doesn't spill on the floor. Okay, so I had a bag on it, I poured it, now I'm just pulling the bag up over the bottom of the can of paint. So I'm ready to go. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to roll it a little bit. I put this in the chair so you can see. It doesn't take a lot of work to do this job. Once you think you've got a good coating on that roller there, go over the wall. Now, I can tell right away that this semi-gloss is tinted. You know, somebody tinted it. It's not what I expected it to be, and that's annoying. This almost looks like somebody tried to blend this paint and then put it back on the shelf. That is infinitely annoying. Now, it's supposed to be a brand new can. It doesn't look like it was ever opened, but nonetheless, the wall looks yellow. Can everybody see that? I don't know if you can see that out there in TV land, but that hue looks wrong. And you're going to have to put up with this, and you're going to have to go find different paint stores that have different brands of white base paint. And you're just going to have to keep doing it until you find something that in fact has the white base paint you really desire. Now that's that other area where the wall had torn, where there's a hole in the wall in the paint. So that's not looking too bad. That's got some texture to it. This has a little bit more of that brick texture than I probably wanted. But hey, you know, you're going to have these challenges while you're working. When I did this in Texas, it took me years before I got to the point where I could get the color, the shade, and the glossiness that I wanted on the first try. It took a long time to get to that level. Here in Kota Kinabalu, not a chance. Not a chance in hell. Nope. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up some of the paint here in the tray and just kind of smear it over there, just to use up as much of the paint in the tray as I can. And then I'm going to roll that out. And hopefully we'll get something when this dries that looks like the right color for this wall. Now I'm just looking for other spots that are really concerning. Like there's something there that doesn't belong. What I'm going to try and do for now is fade out the edges. I don't want to paint this whole wall. I don't have time to paint it. I just don't. I got about a week left. And what I wanted to do, my goal was to just repair this really ugly area on the wall. That looks like a spider web or something stuck in the paint there. I'm just hoping that I can fade this in so it's not noticeable. Try to get it as close to this light switch as I can. And that's not looking half bad. Yeah, it's a little too yellow. Maybe it'll be lighter when it dries. Wow, this wall's dirty over here. But considering that that was a big blob about the size of my hand smack in the middle of that wall, that looks pretty good. Don't you think so? So I'm gonna let that dry tonight, and I wanna go get me some beers and sing some karaoke with some friends and chill. And by the time I get back around midnight, this will be dry and the room won't stink. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.